Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. This is my review for The Chi Season 3, Episode 2. Okay, I hope everybody had a great weekend. You know, as much as that can be a great weekend considering the world we live in. But let's get started on this, okay? If you have not done so already, please come on to subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird. JayBird. Dun, 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 dun. And all that goodness and stuff. Y'all know what to do, right? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, okay? And make sure to relax, to relate, to release, and center yourself, okay? Do not forget you can also like this video. You can comment in the comment section. Hit that share button to share it on your social media. You can also follow me on IG and or Twitter at J_LeesCorner. And all of that is down below in the description box, okay? My P.O. box is down there. My email address is down there. The link to all of my social medias is all in where? The description box. Okay, now let's get started here. Okay, we see Kevin is in Keisha's room, and he's looking around or whatever, because Keisha still ain't came back to the crib, because she's been missing for 2 days, okay? Now, as he's sitting in her room, like, looking around or whatever, he looks at her purse, okay? He has a flashback of one time they was all in the car, him, Keisha, and their mom riding around, and Keisha was on the phone. She, took out a little breath mint, piece of candy, whatever, ate that. And so Kevin then grabbed her purse while she was not paying attention and grabbed what he thought was a candy container, but it was her birth control pills. And when he ate it, he like, what is this? Is this crack? Am I on crack now? Do you got crack in your purse? And so Keith's like, give me that, quit playing or whatever. Because again, at this point, we found out her mama did not know that she was on birth control pills. It's so dark, y'all. Hold on. Okay, so her mama did not know at that point in time that she was on birth control pills. And when the mom said, what y'all back to fussing about? Because mama didn't know what was going on or whatever. Keisha looks at Kevin like, don't say nothing, like, don't get me in trouble. But Kevin wanted his french fries, okay? His mom was in the front seat eating up all the french fries. Kevin wanted his french fries. He told his mama, I ate this pill, look. Birth control pill. So that got Keisha in trouble. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, you always getting me in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk to me no more. So we see that, Kevin is thinking back, like, last time, she did something they want me to tell. I told she got in trouble, she was mad at me. So I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say that Keisha's missing. So his mom, like, she not here. He like, nah, she probably with Mackenzie, whatever, but I gotta go to school. But the mom was also calling Keisha and texting Keisha, and Keisha's not responding. Now remember, Keisha was upset that her mom and Dre got married. So I think the mama assumed Keisha's still upset about that, and that's why she's been, a teenager hanging out with her friends and not returning her mom's phone calls. You can't be doing that or whatever. So before Kevin left for school, Kevin grabbed Keisha's laptop because he was hoping to be able to message her friends, like, through the iMessage app and everything, to ask them have they talked to her. But he go to her school to talk to her one good best friend or whatever, who was like, I ain't talked to her. She played me on Sunday. I'm mad at her because she did not show up on Sunday, whatever. Keisha's real sometime or whatever. He's like, wait, you didn't see her on Saturday? On Sunday? She's like, no, she never showed up. But I mean, it is what it is, whatever. He like, well, look, she missing. I need to find her. Like, do you know her man name? Her man number? Now, why would I have her man number in my phone? I am not that type of bitch. Girl, read the room. She missing. Okay, read the goddamn room or whatever. He like, look, she missing. I need to find her immediately. Like, please let me know who to do this. So some dude named Nook. He on this side of town or whatever. He's in the gang or whatnot. That's all I know. Leave me be. Leave me be. So Kevin at least know, okay, that's the dude that she was going to meet that night. And something happened by that time. And we got to figure out where she at. So we then see Emmett. Emmett is still trying to be a caterer. Okay, he's now he catering his baby mama's cousin's baby shower. Okay, and this is the baby mama. Now she is one of 3 of his baby mamas. Okay, she has a son by him, and it's like, look, I need you to not be up here fucking up things, whatever. I cannot have you mess up this baby shower how you did them lesbians' wedding. that badass food or whatever. He like, well, how you know about that? Because people talk, okay? And you know what I'm saying? I just need this to be right. He then say, well, no, I have an assistant coming. And saying, well, how? You broke. Don't worry about that. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Take my son out here with you. Leave me be. And the boy say, mama, you messed up daddy's vibe. Let's go. So they leave. But we then see he don't have an assistant, okay? He got Postmates, DoorDash, and Grubhub, okay? Because his food was bad the first time, he has this ordered food from different restaurants to cater event. Anyway, so he just puts the takeout food in the little, the little containers or whatever to make it seem as if he cooked. I say, Now, as he wheels the food out, it looks so delicious. Okay, oh my God, this is good. And everyone's getting a plate. You then see people like, oh my God, this chicken from so and so is I had so and so in a while. So they're realizing where the food is from. Like, no one's upset. They're not like, ugh, he didn't cook. They're not mad, but they're just like, oh yeah, this is a chicken from here. This is a soul food from here. This is ribs from here. And as they're saying it to me, I'm like, I could have ordered takeout myself, nigga. And I'm looking like, you could have. So we then see Ronnie, and Ronnie news, okay? Ronnie out here homeless, okay? Ronnie is homeless. He walk around here collecting cans to turn in for money, okay? That's what he's doing. Now, as he turning in some cans in or whatever, the little recycling lady, hey, Ronnie, you should take me out. He's like, nah, I'm dating somebody right now. I'm like, Ronnie, you was homeless. You not dating nobody but the curb, okay? She like, who you dating? Hennessy, Alizé, vodka, meaning I know you be drinking. And I'm like, but if you know he's alcoholic, why you want him to take you out on a date? But he said, no, I don't think you can. I'm like, she is really out here flirting with homeless Ronnie, and I don't know why. Anyway, he do that, get his little money or whatever, because he had a whole bunch of cans. Because he walk around the whole state, city or whatever, getting all the cans. So Ronnie then goes and meets up at the bar with his two little friends or whatever we always see him with, because they have not seen Ronnie in a little bit of a time because he was busy getting himself together as a homeless person. Now they're like, where you been? Like, we ain't seen you. Where you living at, bruh? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Like, what are you doing around here? They're like, hey man, I've been busy. Going from here to there. I'm okay. Well, let us know where you live at. You know what I'm saying? Why we can't come? Y'all ain't gotta come over. Okay, I'm here right now. What you want? Like, is you in a coat? Because why you all of a sudden being so secretive? Like, is you in a coat? You know what I'm saying? My cousin's in a coat, and he act just like you. He like, I ain't in no coat. Well, okay, well, take us to where you live. And Ronnie and the friends take a ride, and they find out Ronnie is homeless. Ronnie is taking them down to Tent City, or whatever the homeless place is called in Chicago. I'm going to call it Tent City because it's a little stretch of a place, and it's a whole bunch of tents and a whole bunch of homeless people. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I belong here. I get respect here. I'm good here. Because they're like, man, we know it's bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could have easily came and stayed with one of us. You know what I'm saying? We both have space. You can, we can rotate, when you don't need to be out here. Okay? You're like, I want to be here. Okay? These my people. And I'm like, oh, okay, you got people, right? The homeless people. And, they take his little cart out the back of the truck. And he walking around, I get respect here. And as he's walking, all the other homies people, hey, Ronnie this, and Ronnie that, and Ronnie who, and Ronnie B. And he like, oh, he popular. He's popular among the homeless, okay? I said, okay. He feel like I'm wanted here, whereas when I'm somewhere, like when I'm out there with y'all, people treat me like shit. I don't feel that here, so I just want to be here. I say, everybody has a place. Everybody has a place. And he say he like it. So if he like it, I guess we supposed to love it. Girl, I guess so. Now we then see Nina. Nina, who is Keisha's mama, and Dre go to Keisha's school. Okay, because Keisha still ain't back. I know something's wrong, like something going on or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And I know even though she may not come home and she when I return my text, Keisha won't miss school because she likes school. So they go in or whatever, and they like, Keisha isn't here today. Like, actually Keisha's been missing a lot of school recently, whatever. They're like, what? Why didn't you call and tell us? She's like, well, we have 4,000 kids here. We can't keep track of all of them. That's your job, lady. She said, actually, it's not. You know what I'm saying? You are her mama. It's your job to make sure that she gets to school or whatever, since you are the parent, okay? We cannot keep track of all. I say, bitch, what? I would be livid, okay, if my school told, look, I get it's not the school's job to make sure the kid gets there. But once you are taking attendance and you see the kid isn't there, a lot of times you are supposed to at least tell the parent your kid is missing at school. Y'all take attendance, but it's a thing to show how schools sometimes don't be caring. Okay, but they want them kids there on count day for that money. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? She brings up how, we asked her teachers, we've asked her friends, and no one has heard from Keisha in 2 days or whatever, but I'm sure she will turn up. And if she doesn't, if she does not show up, who's to blame? You or us? And I'm like, that's a good question. So they get home, they call the police, but the police, like, you know what I'm saying? So when did you see her last? And they look at Kevin, because Kevin was the one who saw her last. I think Monday. And they like, you think, and she's like, Kevin, stop lying, okay? This isn't a game. He's finally, well, she left on Sunday to go to a party, and I think she was going to meet with some new boy she dating or whatever. So the cop being like, oh, okay, kids these days get a new boyfriend or whatever, and then they want to go play house, and she probably went to that man's house, and she was there, and she ain't came back home yet. And he like, no, like, that's not how my daughter is. Like, my daughter would have came home. Like, she would not be ignoring this for so long. So this is proof of how, little black girls be missing and the cops don't be caring. Even though they're talking to a black female cop who says, well, my child did the same thing. But, bitch, we ain't talking about your kid. My kid is missing. My kid been missing for 2 days, okay? The missing person's rule is they have to be gone for 48 hours. Bullshit, okay? But Nina do say, I don't care. I want to file a missing person's report. They say, fine, okay, that's fine. But you know what I'm saying? She probably is hanging out somewhere. So now Nina pissed at Kevin because Kevin knew all this time that she had not came back, and he didn't say shit because he was trying to protect his cover for his sisters. Dre, like, you know what I'm saying, don't worry, I'm going to find her. Okay, I'm going to find her. I'm like, I hope you do. So they get her laptop. They trying to find, do love, you know what I'm saying, find my phone or whatever. Cool. Now we get to Doodah. Doodah is at his house talking to his little, second man in charge or whatever. He's like, Jake then walks in, okay? So when Jake walks in, Jake is walking in with his basketball. He got his little gym shoes on, and Doodah is pissed because the basketball kind of falls out Jake's hand and bounces on the floor, and he noticed that Jake is wearing his shoes. Did not tell you to not wear your shoes on my good wood floors. Okay, do you not want to live here? Okay, could you not remember shit? Okay, are you forgetful? He's like, no, I just, I didn't think about it. Maybe you want to go live with your brother. He like, my brother, he dead. He like, no, Trick ain't dead. He back or whatever, and he came looking for you. Okay, he's like, oh, well, I don't want to go stay with him. I want to be here or whatever. I don't know him. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? My bad. You know what I'm saying? For keeping my shoes on. Okay, so you want to stay here? Yes, I do want to stay here. Well, take your fucking shoes off when you're in my house. I say, do that. He's a kid. Kids forget shit all the time or whatever. And I'm like, that's just some bullshit. But again, Jake is still like, I'm here, so... Because who else I'm going to go with? You know what I'm saying? My mom is a crackhead, Reggie dead or whatnot, and even though my brother Trick is back, I don't know him, and I think he don't know me, and I don't want to be dealing with it or whatever. So we then see over at Trick's house, Trick and his girlfriend is up there chit-chatting or whatever. She giving him a haircut and everything, and, he brings up how, you know what I'm saying, I know you want to do hair here, but I'm not trying to lay no roots here. Like, I'm here to get Jake and then leave, you know what I'm saying? So just know we're not going to stay here for that long. So she's like, well, okay, but you know what I'm saying, why haven't you went to go see Jake yet? Like, what's taking you so long or whatnot? He like, I just, saying he don't know me, you know what I'm saying? And what if she like, look, that don't, like, no, it's something else, like, what's going on? So he tells a story about his dad, you know what I'm saying, how, it was back in the day where they lived at or whatever was cool, but then his dad worked as a janitor at the mayor's office. And, at one point in time, when his dad would come home, his dad would, like, he would touch their head with his hands, and his dad had rough hands from working so hard or whatever. He said, like, him doing that, like, it let us feel how hard he worked because his hands were so rough. He brings up how the housing authority shut down a project due to, like, gangs and, like, a little war zone or whatnot, but they promised to rebuild them into condos and allow the families to come back, and live there, but they never did that. So the dad went and complained at the mayor's office or whatever, which got him fired. He's saying then from then on, his dad just kind of changed, like the light in his eyes went out or whatever, and then it kind of broke his family up because, again, like, the dad got, just frustrated. He left one day and never came back. His mom got depressed. Okay, she then got pregnant with Reggie and Jake. She was hanging out with the drug dealers or whatever, got on drugs, and then, like, it just went from bad to worse. He said, but I realized that, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't here for Jake like I needed to be. And, Jake is all the blood I have left, and I need to get him back. Well, you need to go talk to him, okay? Go talk to him. But first, we need to go out, okay? And I'm like, well, okay. So, they go to a bar, and I'm looking like, this is different, okay? And clearly, they're at a gay bar. Now, we see Just Trig at first at the bar drinking or whatever. And we see a man who was homosexual on the other end of the bar, and he's saying, Trig a drink with her. Nah, I'm good, brother, I'm good, or whatever. So the gay person comes over, like, so what's up? You here for me? Like, nah, I'm not here for you. Like, what the fuck, what you want? I'm saying, leave me be. I ain't, what you want? Well, you're in a gay bar. Like, yeah, I'm in a gay bar, but that does not mean I'm gay. The gay man, he gets pissed. I'm so sick of y'all trade, being up in here, straight men who come in here looking to get fucked or whatever, but then act like they don't want to be here. I don't like it, which pisses Trig off, because the Trig keeps saying, I'm not gay. So Trig kind of hems the dude up or whatnot, and that makes him come over. Stop! What are you doing? Stop! Okay, I'm sorry. So he's apologizing to Imani. No, apologize to him. Apologize to him. All right, man, I'm sorry. So then he leaves pissed off, and so Imani is up there apologizing to the guy and to the patrons in the bar as she's going after Trig. Again, it was a bit of a scene or whatever. So outside, why do you make me, like, why would you bring us to a gay bar? Like, I need to be around my people, I don't say shit when you bring me to straight bars, whatever. I just need to be around my people. I'm your people, okay? No, you're not. You're my person, okay? They are my people. And I keep telling you that I could not stay home just because you don't want people to think that you're gay. I'm not gay, okay? I'm not gay. You are a woman. And when I see you, when I look at you, all I see is that you are a woman. You can't love me and hate him, okay? It doesn't work that way. And I was like, okay. Now, I told y'all episode 1, I thought she was trans. Now, people kept saying how the reason that Reg's character was killed off was because they were going to give this storyline to him. They was going to have him date a girl who was trans, and he didn't want to do it, so they killed his character off, and that's why they brought Trig in. So we see Jada out here speed dating, because Jada wants a man, okay? She is out here speed dating, okay? Because she wants to have a life too. However, Jada isn't good at it. Jada is just not comfortable. She's not dated in a long time, and as she is seeing different people at the speed dating, it's going bad. Like the first guy right here, he like, well, I have my own house, I have this, I have that. I have 2 cats. Oh, I hate cats. And he's like, oh. She said, the man told you he has 2 cats, and your response is that you hate cats, and they're spoiled brats, and that's why the Egyptians killed them back in the... I said, Jada, what you do? I like dogs. Dogs are loyal. I'm like, girl, and he like, oh, okay. It's just not going good. So she then leaves and she goes to see Tiffany, Emmett's girlfriend, okay, because Tiffany is who suggested to her do speed dating, okay. And so she goes by whatever. It's like, the speed dating went really, really bad or whatever, and I just don't know what to do. Like, I just want to date someone normal who I can have fun with or whatever, and that's really it. No, you need your back blown out. She's like, well, that sounds painful. I mean, sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. And so she gives Jada a card of a massage therapist, okay, who, fucks on the side. I say, what? How you have these masseuses who do massages, but they also fuck the clients on the side or whatever for money. Like a weird ass legal prostitution. So, it's like, call him or whatever, get a good little massage and whatnot. But just don't tell Emmett that you got the card for me. And so she called the dude over, and he's giving her a good old massage, the deep tissue thing or whatnot. He like, yeah, I can go a little deeper if you want me to. And I was like, what is going on here? Oh, yes, okay, because this feels really, really good. And so you see massage or whatever, and he's rubbing her butt, and then you get his dick gets hard. And she looked, she could feel it. And then she just smiled. And then Jada out here fucking the massage there. I say, girl, that man is community dick. Okay, you cannot be out here fucking community dick. Not the massage therapist of it all. Don't do it. Okay, dick right dirty. Ew, no. Don't do it, no. But she did it, okay? All over the room, every girl. And he at the end, so you don't have to tip me. I'm gonna give you a discount. I said, oh, I guess she was good or whatever. And I'm not. And she was like, and she kissed him in the mouth. I say, no, you don't kiss him in the mouth. That man's mouth is dirty, okay? But, you know what I'm saying, he leave, and this is right here. Now he leave, he looks young. But we then see he bumped into Emmett outside, and he actually went to school with Emmett. I'm like, ooh, Jesus, okay? And so they talking it up or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And Emmett know they gotta do massage and everything. Like, yeah, I hurt me. Don't you do like extra stuff? Like, yeah, man, I be, doing this and doing it's my side hustle. So Emmett is aware that dude be massaging and fuck on the side or whatever. He said, yeah, I had a client up on the second floor. He like, what? My mama, she on the second floor. He like, oh, what's her private number? 123. And the dude is he runs out because again he fucked Emma's mama. So we then see Emmett and Tiffany sitting around chit chatting or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now Jada had brought some food over when she was talking to Tiffany. And so when Emmett gets there and he tastes the food, it's really, really good. So he's like, where did it come from? Okay. Oh, some girl who cooks food at her house, you know what I'm saying, on the east side or whatever, or west side, I don't know. And you're like, okay, what's her name? What's her, I want to know. For what? Tiffany, I want to hire her to work with me to do food. Oh, okay. So some kind of way Emmett finds out where the girl lives and he goes to see Dom. Now Dom is played by Lala. Now I would say this. I like Lala in this role. I was happy that she did not remind me of Keisha on Power. She seemed like a good fit for this role. It seemed like she either had some acting classes or something, but she did good in my opinion, okay? For this being her only scene or whatnot. So, you know what I'm saying? The funny part was when he knocked on her door because he went to her house and she like, what? Which mean what? Like, are you Emmett? Are you? It was a back and forth thing or whatever. But she then said, if you Emmett, prove it. Pull your pants down because everybody know that Emmett has a third leg. I said, third leg? Look, I don't ever want to have to identify no man by his dick. I just don't. That's just weird. I mean, I would have said, like, let me see your license, your ID. But she said, no, pull your dick out. And he did. And she said, oh, okay. And I'm like, girl. Now, in her house, she had a room for, like, a whole dining room full of people. Like, she had, like a restaurant in her dining room with, like, tables. And it was, like, maybe, like, 10 people in there having lunch or whatever. And so she's running a place out of her home or whatnot. So, you know what I'm saying? Her thing is, I like working with myself. You was working with Brandon or whatever. He like, well, yeah. And I want someone to help me do things and whatnot. Now, the funny part was when he said, yeah, may Brandon rest in peace. She was like, fuck him. Like, he wasn't shit. I said, oh, Lord. And she said, even though he dead, it does not make him an angel. And I say, that's true. Because, anyway. So, he paid her a few dollars or whatever to make him a meal. And he says, like, it's delicious. It's so, so delicious. So, he proposed, like, look, how about you come work for me? Because the health department gonna come here and shut you down. Like, you cannot be having a restaurant out your house. Like, well, look, we could be partners 50-50 and you can cook whatever you want to do. Oh, well, where will we cook? He then brings her to Sonny's place, like at the chicken shack, and says Sonny is only open until 10. Like, he closed at 10. We can come here, cook, use the kitchen or whatever, and get the whole late night hungry people crowd, you know what I'm saying, and make all this money. Make all the money. Because I, want to be sure that I'm building a legacy for my kids. And she say, okay. Now, what he's suggesting is smart. But I'm looking like, if you are sneaking and using Sonny's kitchen, won't that get you fired? I digress. Now, we see over at Doodah's Pizza Place or whatever, he got all the kids working there. I'm like, what? Is this like a sweatshop? Kevin works there now, so does Papa, and there's other kids, I'm like, but I guess they supposed to be older now. So Trig stops by to talk to Jake, okay? And at first, Jake, like, I'm saying, I'm good, I'm saying, I'm not gonna get caught up in these streets like Reggie did. Like, I'm smarter than Reggie, I'm saying, and Doodah's guiding than me. He like, look, you know what I'm saying? Doodah should not be the one guy. You know what I'm saying? It should be me. Well, you ain't here. You ain't been here. Like, look, you probably can't remember, but back in the day, I would take you and your friends, like, to the music parks, whatever. And I was always around. But again, you were just too young to remember that right now. But you know what I'm saying? If you want me to leave, and, I'll do that. I'll leave and I won't come back. But you know what I'm saying? I think, you know what I'm saying, we can get to know each other. I have a house. Okay, you can come with me. Calm down. Like, that's too quick. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to leave. we can kind of get to know each other, whatever, and I'm not ready to live with you, but we can kind of see where that goes. So I'll talk to you later. And it was cute that, you know what I'm saying, Kevin at least, not Kevin, Jake at least heard him out. So I'm like, cool. Now, on the inside of the restaurant or whatever, you know, Kevin's like, look, I found out where the dude Nook live, you know what I'm saying, and I want to go to his house and get Keisha, because, you know what I'm saying, now she on some bullshit or whatever. And Papa gonna say, we all gotta go? Like, y'all know I can't fight. They're like, Papa, this for Keisha. Fine, okay? But if they have a pit bull, I'm not playing. I'm leaving immediately, okay? Because I can't, I say, well, I don't want to fight a pit bull either. Now, we see a couple of different things or whatever. We see Dre. Dre has now tracked Keisha's phone to the bus stop, okay? And we then see the bus stop that Keisha was at is directly across the street from the little homeless area where Ronnie was. So that makes sense as to why she saw Ronnie out there, because, again, Ronnie's homeless. So she goes over to the little homeless part, like, asks me, like, have you seen this girl? Have you seen her? Have you seen her? So then she sees Ronnie. When she sees Ronnie, she's like, oh, okay. Because everyone feels as if something went wrong, if something's done, Ronnie probably did it. And I don't think that's fair. Like, he did fuck up with Coogee completely, but you can't then blame him for everything that happens with a kid, okay? Let's just say that. So, she, you know, have you seen her? And so Ronnie looks, and he said, well, yeah, I saw her a couple of nights ago at the bus stop waiting for the bus. Well, did she get on it? He like, you know, I don't know. I just saw her sitting there with her, and I kept walking. But he don't know nothing else to our recollection or whatever. So Dre is like, you know what I'm saying, if you had anything to do with her disappearance or whatever, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna fuck you up or whatever. You know, you need to help me find her phone is here somewhere. I need to find her phone or whatever. She then like kind of gets up. They kind of grab her back or whatever. She pulls out some mace. I'm like, why are they running back? Because she had a gun. It's just a mace. So Ronnie then say, okay, hold on, because she wants Keisha's phone. There's a homeless guy there who goes around, and when he finds phones, like, he keeps them. Like, he finds phones and he keeps them or whatever. He must have the phone if it was lost at that bus stop. And so he goes to the homeless guy, whatever, and the homeless guy does not want to give up the phone, even though it's for a missing girl. Okay, like, I don't have no pink phone. Like, leave me alone, get out my stuff. But Ronnie kind of gets a little bit physical. He pushes the guy out the way, goes in his tent, and, like, you know, rummages through his things or whatever, and he finds Keisha's phone, but the phone is, like, broken, you know, and crushed and everything. She's like, what happened to the phone? He's like, I don't know. Like, he had the phone. If you touched her, if you did anything, I'm coming back and I'm gonna kill you. I'm like, Dre, calm down. Because I feel like this is the thing. Like, y'all are making him pay for things he did not do. He did shit with Cookie. Put him on that, but you don't have any proof that he did anything to Keisha at all. Okay, so that made me kind of mad or whatever. So with the broken phone now being found, the police now know, okay, she's missing. She's not, you know, somewhere chilling or whatever. Something happened to her because her phone was destroyed. So they're now at the house or whatever. You know, her mama crying. You know what I'm saying, Dre's calling her mama, and so we then see, you know, Kevin, Jake, and Papa, you know, through the hard way on their way to Nook's place, okay? And Nook, of course, is a drug dealer in the bad part of town or whatever, but they roll up, boom, okay? Knock on the door, him saying, he like, yeah, Keisha here? And some guy, who I'm going to assume maybe Nook, I'm not sure, says, no, whatever, I don't believe you. So Kevin then tries to bust in the door, the guy pushes him back and they put the gun out, whatever. Y'all better get up out of here. He like, look, I ain't going nowhere without my sister. And then it goes up. I was like, oh. I feel like it's going to come back. And because Kevin said my sister, Nook going to say, oh, you Kevin? Because Nook may not even know that Keisha's missing. Nobody really knows she's missing. They just assume that she's not talking to people. So again, the more people that know she's fucking missing. Okay, she's missing. And I'm here because she's missing. So hopefully Nook hears that and then he get his people on the MC and we see what else happens. But because I watched this on demand, they don't have the preview for the next episode. I gotta wait to see the preview tonight. Anyway, that was the whole episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see y'all next week. I am Jay Lee. This is JLeesCorner. Peace.